Hello internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have a Project Pan finale. Now this project is my 50 item Project Pan. Long story short, this time last year I thought I would have been in Japan. I was supposed to go on a trip to Japan. Things happened, I got kicked off the trip. None of it my own doing. So when I originally made this list, I wanted 50 items out of my life before I went to Japan because I knew I would be bringing new items in. And then once I found out I wasn't going on the trip, I still wanted to do it. I needed to do it. I was just very, honestly, pissed off and kind of depressed, and I needed to fill that void and keep doing what I planned. So this project was supposed to end October 2025. I did push it till I'm filming this on American Thanksgiving, but I pushed it to November because I wanted to try to get as many items out as I could, and I am going to relaunch this project for next year, but that will be its own video, so you guys will probably see that after this one. But today is the finale. So I'm going to show you guys everything that has been finished since the last update. Then we're going to go over everything that was finished and the total of this project, and then the items that are remaining. So, the new empties. The first empty I no longer have with me. I accidentally binned it, which is whatever, it's fine. That was the Victoria's Secret Love Spell perfume. It looked like this, but I'm pretty sure it was like the light pinky one. Since the last update, I used it about 12 times. That was finished on the 5th of September. I really enjoyed it, really loved it. I don't see myself ever repurchasing it again, but I did really enjoy it. Next, this one, I'm so happy I finished. There's a little in there, but I literally can't get it out. This was the Cherry Roll-On Lip Gloss. Since the last update, I have about 13 uses. It was finished on September 11th. I'm so happy this is done. Like I said before, I have so many random lip products at the moment that I keep getting gifted from my mom, and I appreciate that, but I need to keep going through them. So I'm happy I'm starting to go through some of them. This wasn't bad, but it's a roller. It's what a lot of people would classify these as kids makeup nowadays. It was nice, but I want to go out of my way to have it back in my life. This one is a little disappointing. This one irked me. My e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Perfectly Pearl is finished because it broke off and fell out. So I got 4 uses since the last update, and it finished on September 15th, and once it hits the floor, it's done. I have animals. I'm not picking cat hair out of it, nor could I sanitize it to try and save it. Say Levy, it's done. So that one was a little annoying, but it's what it is. Next, this one, it's finally done. This is the CoverGirl. It's supposed to be a clear mascara, but I use it as my brows. It was taking 10 to 15 dips to get it on my brows, and it's all up here and down there. I'm not pulling the stopper out. It's done. It's done. Since the last update, I used it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27 times, and it was finished on October 10th. Plus the lid was starting to get really cracked, and I didn't like it. Started making me icked out. Gross. No. So happy that's done. I do have a backup when its time comes. I do really enjoy it, but happy it's done. And then this one was surprising, but I'm so excited it's gone. This is the Tarte Hydra Flex Serum Foundation in 14N Fairlight Neutral. I love this product. I'm very happy I got to finish it before I started losing my tan. Since the last update, it took me 19 uses, and this finished on the 1st of November. I do really enjoy this. I don't think Tarte has this product anymore, so I will probably never be able to repurchase it. But this definitely made me realize that I do really like serum foundations. So I really enjoyed it. But I'm very happy it's done. So that goes in there. Okay. So those were my current empties for this past month. So now I'm going to go over everything from the beginning. Like, look, my list originally was called 50 Out Before Japan. That's what I was going to call this project originally. So, crazy. Let me just make sure all these numbers are right. So in total, in this project, I finished 27 items out of 50. And honestly, I'm happy with that. Considering the rough, like, 2-3 years I've had with panning, the fact that this was over half is amazing. And even the items that are remaining that we will talk about, I feel like a lot of them are close to being done. Like, I'm not staring at a lot of stuff, maybe the lip products, that still look brand new or feel like they're full. I'm gonna go in order from my original list, right? I don't have the dates for everything, so I'm just gonna quickly recap all the products I did use up. For hair care, I finished off 5 hair care products. I finished off the TCH Ride or Die, I believe that was a leave-in conditioner. I finished the OGX Argan Oil. I finished a Hask Dry Shampoo. I finished a Garnier Miracle Nectar leave-in conditioner. I missed that one. And then I finished the Hask leave-in spray conditioner. Out of all of those, I would only ever repurchase the Garnier Miracle Nectar leave-in conditioner. But I'm very happy I got through them because they were all very old, on their last leg, had them forever, just sitting in my life. Next, the skincare items. I had the Tarte Deep Dive Cleanser. I do miss that. I don't think they make that anymore. It kind of smelled like algae, and I adored it. I loved it. I love the scent. Next, I finished the Milani Blueberry Mist. I hated that. It was so gimmicky. I couldn't tell if it was, like, they marketed it as a setting spray, but it was more so like a just scent spray for your face. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought it. Next, I finished the Epoli micellar water. Nice. Happy to get my micellar water out. Next, I finished the Creme Shop Strawberry Toner, the Hello Kitty one. I really did enjoy that. If I ever find it again on sale, I would repurchase that. And then I finished a mini Tatcha cleanser. It was okay. I didn't care that much for it. Then in the beauty category, I finished off a mini Bath & Body Works Berry Waffle Cone Lotion. I hated that thing. At first, it would smell like berries, but then with the other scent notes, it literally just smelled like wheat. And on me, it would just smell like wheat. And I don't need to smell like grains. Then the perfumes. In this project, I finished off the Victoria's Secret Bombshell Intense. I love that thing. I would have, if they still make it, I will probably repurchase that eventually. I finished Victoria's Secret Love Spell. Love that. And then I finished off at Ariana Grande Cloud Perfume. I have backups of Ariana Grande Cloud, so I don't have to repurchase that. Now into the makeup category. I finished the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I really enjoyed that. I finished the e.l.f. Oil Control Serum. That was okay. It got me more into using serums, but I don't think I'm really supporting e.l.f. anymore after all the campaigns and everything that happened. We could talk about that another day. But I don't think I necessarily need an oil control serum. Next, I finished off with the Huda Beauty Mini Pound Cake. I do not like that packaging. I would not repurchase the mini. Next, I finished the Tarte 14N. I love that I finished that. I will miss it though. Next, I finished the One Size Concealer in Fair One. That was too cakey for me. I don't like that. I also don't really care for Patrick Star, so I don't think I'll ever repurchase either. Next, I finished the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I forget which one it is, but it's the one with the black cap. I think that's the original Camo Concealer, not the hydrating. That started getting too thick on me. I don't know. I think I'm no longer a concealer girly, which is crazy because I used to only be a concealer girly. But once again, that's a whole other debate we can have, or just chat. I finished the Milani concealer in 110. I don't remember anything about that, so I think it was just okay. Next, I finished Becca Opal. I kept her. I kept her nice and clean. She's a little messy at the moment because we do have to talk about that. But Becca Opal's finished. So happy that's done. So happy that's done. I finished the Essence Princess liner. That was like the thick felt tip liner. I did not like that. No, that was not worth it. I don't even think they sell it anymore. They sold it for like one holiday season, then it didn't sell well. Oh, Perfectly Pearl. That's just sad that it just fell out because it was a chunk left. I was trying my best to try and pan it though. So when it dropped, I was like, well. The CoverGirl Clear Brow Gel we talked about. I finished the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Very happy that's done. I don't feel like I use eyelid primer anymore. I feel like a lot of the shadows now are just decent enough where they last me all day anyway. So I don't know. I don't think eyelid primer is as needed as it was type beat. And then the Cherry Roll-On. Very happy that's done. Oh my god, very happy that's done. So now let's chat about everything that is remaining. I'm pretty sure I'm going to rotate all of these into the new year round of this project. It's not set in stone yet. I got to pick this stuff out later tonight, but I think that's the vibes. So first off the bat, I have the Nexxum Anti-Blemish Pads. I got it down to here, but honestly, I used it only 4 times since the last update, and obviously the last update hasn't been for 3 months. I haven't used them. Actually, I do need to because I'm breaking out really bad here, but I know that's hormonal. But to help it heal, I definitely do need that, but I haven't cared for it. The next Marshmallow Primer, it feels lighter, so I don't know how close I am. It also doesn't help that it's an airless pump and I can't see it. Since the last update, I did use it 18 times. I'm wearing pretty much everything, obviously besides the lip products, and that's in this project today too. And it feels like there's not a lot left, so hopefully that's out soon. But obviously for this project, it's not done. I can't stand this. I don't know what I want to do with this. This is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, the original one. This is the mini. My goal was to finish it. You can't even really tell where I'm at because it won't settle all together. Or did it? Hold on. It's not a lot left, but the issue is, like, I have it on my chin. Very mattifying, love that. But it does oxidize whatever I wear. So I can only really ever use it in the summertime. But even when I made that video where I was trying to figure out what was oxidizing, and the conclusion was it was this, I don't want to have to deal with worrying about the oxidization. Because I also don't really have foundations that are too white anymore. So I don't know. Next is the Rare Beauty Foundation. I can't get this to settle to see where I am. I will try to get it to, because I had a mark here, but I do think that's wrong. I think I was ambitious when I made this mark. Since the last update, I used this 5 times. I also forgot to mention I used the Mineral Veil 5 times. I'm wearing it today, but it is too yellow tone, so I do have to mix it with stuff. So annoying. Similar vein, the Kat Von D, Kendall Vegan Beauty, whatever it's called now, because I think it's finally going bye-bye. It is still at the purple mark. I have used it 5 times since the last update, but it is a little too thick now. So once again, I have to mix it with other stuff, because if not, I just look so cakey, and I don't need that. I don't need that. My Halo Glow. I think my Halo Glow's here. I think I said last time I think the purple is wrong, but I will have to let it sit and fully see. Because I thought I would have been done this by now, by how much I use of it. Since the last update, I did only use it 7 times, but It's still here. It's still kicking. It has 1.6 fluid ounces, but I don't know. This finally started getting some use. I do hate the packaging on this Urban Decay All Nighter because I can't see where I am. I miss the OG, but they got rid of her. Since last update, I only used it 7 times. Like today, I only have it around like my hormonal spots. And I think I put it on some of the zits, but that one I have no idea with. The Fenty powder. Fenty powder was close. Nice part of pan. The issue was this was making me look so cakey, but also if I were to touch my face, pat my face, anything, light, minimal touching, all my makeup was coming off with this powder. This doesn't stay down at all. So since the last update, I did use it 12 times. No, 17 times. My fault. I'm going to start using this to help blend out my eyeshadow. Because I don't like it on my face. But I don't want to not commit to it because I already made such great progress and it is a more expensive product. I want to see it through. So then the next 4 items all come from the Beige Cosmetics Vanilla Peach Truffle. My goal was to finish this palette completely, and then I changed my goal into hitting pan in all the shades, and I did do that. Now, obviously the one in the orange shade is a little tiny, and the one in this pink shade you can see was a little manufactured because I was trying a TikTok technique where you mix a moisturizer with your powder blush, so you scrape some off. That's why Opal's dirty, because I used the Opal pan. Mix it together and then put it on. And then when I did it, I did purposely do it where there was a dip, but I didn't like scrape it that hard. I was just like, okay, and then the pan came out. So hi, bestie. Since this update, I've used this hot pink shade 17 times. I have not used the mauve shade since the last update, nor the orange. And then I did use the nude shade today, so it has 1 use. So with another years of use, I think I definitely could finish this whole palette. And that will feel so rewarding when that day comes. But now that I have that moisturizer hack, I think I could use them even more. Because I've been really loving how cream and liquid blush looks on me. So if I just mix it with a little moisturizer, I get that look while using, you know, my powder products. So I think that's probably my plan. Next, rose quartz. I am shocked this was not finished before this update, or for this update, because oh my gosh, look at it. It's so tiny. The pan is giant. It's so worn down. Since the last update, I've used it 35 times. I've been using it also double dipping on my face and my inner corner. So I almost had 2 highlighters completely done this year, which is crazy. So crazy. So I have high goals for next year. I'm so excited. Next, I have Whiskey. My Urban Decay eyeliner in Whiskey. Obviously, my goal was to finish it. Since this update, I did use it 17 times. I did my waterline today. I'm very happy with the progress I made. I knew, like, I've been having a love-hate relationship with eyeliner. And then when I feel like these past 4 months, when I've really gotten back into makeup, because of the surgery, it was a little hard. And then especially, I had to heal for 10 days. And then for the next like 2 weeks, I was like, should I still wear eye makeup? Like I was scared, you know? I was trying to push the envelope here and there, but I was nervous. So, since, when did I start doing it? On like the 20th of November, I started wearing eyeliner here and there again. So then I wouldn't get nervous. And yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like I could have had more progress, is what I'm trying to say. Next, my ColourPop Full of Wonder shadow stick. Since the last update, I did only use it 7 times. This is what is in my inner corner today. I do really love it. Yeah, I lost it for a hot moment. And by lost it, I mean I just had it in a bucket for a different project, so I got confused. But it's okay. I'm not mad that it's still around. This I put in a drawer and forgot about. This was the Ulta Duo. So this counted as 1 item. My goal was to completely finish both. I hit pan in the shimmer shade, and then the taupe shade does have a giant dip. This is what's in my brows today. Since the last update though, once again, I only used it 7 times. I guess 7 was my lucky number for this update. But because I know I'm most likely putting all these items in the next intro, I don't feel as discouraged because I'm already planning to give myself the second shot, the second opportunity. Jezebel by Stila. I am shocked this baby is not dried up. She has so much gaping. Since the last update, I only used her 5 times. I did use her today. She's in my inner corner and then mixed with another Stila shade. I forget what it is. Yeah, I'm shocked I didn't have to put any Duraline, nothing in her. She's just rocking. Now the lip products. Like I said in a couple updates ago, I realized I was way too ambitious with the type of lip products I had in this project. So after I finished the cherry lip balm, I just moved on to the pomegranate one. Since the last update, I've used it 17 times. The other lip products, frankly, I haven't touched. Now, like I said, we'll see if I want to keep these in for the intro. Let me know what you think down below. Because I think one of the lipsticks are going to have to go. Because we have Milani's Teddy Bear. Has not been used since the last update. It's still fine, but this one makes me nervous that it's going to break. Because of how old it is. Next, I have Stomp Box from Gwen Stefani's company that no longer exists. But it's pretty much the same shade as Teddy Bear. And then I have Nylon from Milani. Also a similar shade, but different formula. Like, I don't know if I should replace 1 or 2 of those with a lip gloss or a lip oil. Something I'm more inclined to finish and use daily. I think I'll probably keep both of these in though. So this is my Coral lip tint. If you're new, I just call them based on the cap colors because they all look the same. Like, this is the Coral one. Both of these also haven't been used since the last update. And then this is the metallic pink one. Like, they look similar. The metallic pink one is more orange than the one with the coral cap. So it's like they're all various different shades of red, which is whatever, fine. I do like them. But I think I was way too ambitious putting both of them in this project and thinking I could make something out of it and finish both of them. I don't know how much product is in them. Yeah, it doesn't even say because this is like, you know, the Bobo stuff. Which is whatever. If my lips don't fall off, I'm fine. I don't care. As long as my lips don't fall off, I don't care. But, I think I'll keep the lip tints in because I want to make sure they are getting used. Any minimal use on them, I'm fine with as long as they're being touched. But I do think I'll probably rotate these 2 out and put in a lip oil or 2. Because I can eat up a lip oil any day of the week. Like, this one's not even in a project and she's almost done. That was my 50 item project pan. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Considering how my relationship with makeup was to now, is it perfect now? No. But I feel like it's in a lot healthier place than it was even a couple months ago when I was going through my, I don't even know what to call what I was going through in July. It was kind of like a depressive episode, but like, Like, I didn't know what triggered it, but I was just upset, down, didn't care about nothing. So, I'm happy to get my spark back, get my little twinkle. So I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. A little disappointed. Yeah, a little. Not really, honestly. Because I'm happy I got used. I'm happy all this stuff has been used and loved. And like I said, I know I'm going to have 3 redemption. That should be the video after this one, hopefully, if I edit everything right. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you are watching this. Bye.